Hello. Hey. You guys are also going to be heard at the venue as well.
Kia ora, and welcome to Upper Hutt Rolling Rink for the very last game to be held here by Remutaka Roller Derby, which we're very sad. And we will start with announcing our first team for the evening. Take it away, Flair.
I can't. I would if I could.
Okay, so number 10. I'll wait for them to do their chart. All right. Number 10, Jam Tart. Number 101, Psych. Number 105, Perky Nana. Number 121, Raygun. Number 26, The Professor. Number 267, Vengeful. Number 45, Prince Harming. 79, Precious Pitbull. 808, Mixed Compopulator. 95, Frightening the Queen. Your captain for the evening, number 96, Scrape. 99, Whiplash. With your bench, Smacky, Wookie Monster, and Missy Tero.
Up next, we have the Chicxulub Impact. Making quite the impact. We have 007, Firefighter. 112, Dandelion. 118, McBain. 155, Freya the Slayer. 219, Roxy Cotton. 2202, Rutherford. Just making everyone good. 247, Still on Call, Captain for the evening. 29, Kata Kata. 31, End of Daisy. 42, Sonic. 707, No Skates. 94, Scrappy Roo. 977, Sweetness. With Venom de Plume, Bones, and Swiper on the bench.
All right, and our stripy people for the evening, we have your head ref for the night, Pseudo Stripes, Sheila Be Right, Greta Growler, Fouled Out, Sting, Mr. Fox, and Jersey Girl.
Our other stripy folks not on skates are Dr. Reaver Song, Rose, Invader Sin, Paige Not Found, Ferocious, Libby, Spins and Needles, and Scrace. It's quite cold in here.
That's a nice observation.
I'm not the only one thinking it, I'm sure.
All right. Got some cheers, got some T-Rexes, got some skates, ready to play some derbs.
Quite a momentous occasion tonight. The end of an era.
Yeah, it is. It's sad to see venues like this go. I'm hoping that there can be more done in the future to preserve places like this. But the good thing is that Remutaka will still be alive and kicking after tonight. All right. It's a lot of... There were 3 huddles. Now, what one was the best one, Flair?
They're all equally grand.
It is hard to beat a T-Rex.
Here's your phone, Sin. Thank you. I didn't need to say that into the microphone. But now everyone knows that you're
Everyone
a
knows
very
that
generous
Sin now
person.
has her phone back. All right. So, it looks like we've got, for your first jammers of the evening, is Vengeful for Remutaka, and that may look like
I think that's Sonic. Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to have a go at saying this team name?
No, I don't. I know my strengths. All right, and we're off. There's a lot of movement at the back there, both quite jukey jammers. Phil is doing his best, and a swing and a miss from McBain to get McPhil. But Sonic got McPhil.
And the jam is over already.
But Sonic got lead jammer there, and first jam is a 0-0.
You mean Mick Sonic?
I don't know, McPhil. That won't believe in me.
Okay, for Jam 2, looks like we have Dandy from Chicxulub Impact
And
up
Professor.
against the Professor.
Maybe we'll get some points this jam.
Oh,
Oh. So much anticipation. All right, moving around. Professor. Oh.
some good offense done there from Still on Call to get Dandy out at the top.
I'm quiet because I won't say what I thought. Yeah, so we've got Chicxulub on a power jam with Dandy and Professor in the penalty box. Dandy on a scoring pass. Got Remutaka opting to take a front wall and a run. And Dandy on a second scoring pass. And Professor trying to get some sneaky points there from the bin. All right. It looks like we've got Wi-Fighter for Chicxulub, and we've got Jam Tart for Remutaka on the jam line. Jam Tart doing a really good job in there to avoid being hit out. And unfortunately, Wi-Fi is going to the penalty box. Fortunately, Wi-Fi is going to have to sit 2 penalties there. One for a
Jam Tart is
misconduct.
out. Quick call off from Jam Tart to ice the jammer in the bin and collect some points before doing so. We've got a nice team effort here taping up the track.
I'd say that cold weather wouldn't be helping the tape.
No,
Make it
definitely
snap
not.
easily. All right, so we've had a timeout. It's a good opportunity here to people to rethink how things are going. We're only 3 jams in. Pretty exciting. So it looks like we're putting out Vengeful to start a power jam. Black jammer is standing. So we'll have a few seconds to really get in there and try and get a quick lead. And on the inside, I did like that method there from the black team, starting up the front, trying to get the no pack called so that the team at the back, the red team, couldn't block. Right, so we now have Firefighter back on the track. And there's a flurry of penalties there at the end.
Okay, yeah, let's recap what has happened. So Phil has called off the jam. Both jammers are out of the bin, but it looks like we've got a busy penalty box.
We do.
4
Two
skaters.
apiece.
Well, thank goodness, because my OCD couldn't take any other combination.
2 apiece. So it looks like both teams are starting with 2 blockers on the track.
And both pivots in the bin.
Oh,
Consistent.
all right. Professor.
Oh,
And
quick
a
lead.
quick lead. Cool. And we've got still on call. I think this is her first jam for the night. Some big hits happening out the front there. Blockers playing their own game. All right, so we have 1 black blocker going to the bin for blocking with the head and another going to the penalty box for a failing to reform, so pack penalty. And Remutaka taking pretty good control of that jam.
Oh, with that, Remutaka are up 8 more points with a score of 20-12.
And there is a conversation happening in the middle. All right. So, what are we thinking?
Do you mean in general?
Oh, yeah.
My knees are cold.
Yeah, my nose is cold. I hope those people at home online are nice and warm and toasty and celebrating their decision to watch online. Though you should be down here watching,
Supporting.
supporting.
Okay, we have... Who do we have? We have End of Daisy and Jam Tart. Jam Tart out for lead.
Ooh, there's going to be some sore bottoms tomorrow, I think. So
Right.
it's like going for the standard hit and quit strategies so far. Haven't really seen any long jams. I love a long jam. I'm here for a long time, not a good time. We say it run the other way. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Either way, I love a long jam.
maybe this one will be long. Aw. Jammer on jammer affection. We have
No,
no
it's-
skates up against
It's
Phil.
McPhil and McSkates. McNo skates. No? Okay. Oh, there's some fancy work by No Skates. Sorry, Flair.
Can you hear us now, Hot Rod? Okay, so we have Daisy and Tart, I believe. Little pile up at the top. And Daisy out as lead jammer. No long jam for you. Oh, good.
All right. So we've got Vengeful on the line for Remutaka and Firefighter. And quick lead for Vengeful. Firefighter is fairly new to derby, skates with Kapiti roller derby, and Phil's just been fancy there on the inside and jumping. Firefighter out though, is now approaching a scoring pass, and it looks like maybe Phil heard me and wants to run a long jam, and I welcome that. Oh, big hit there by McBain. And Phil just bounces it off and goes, whatever, and gets some more points.
Power move. All right, we have the professor and still on call on the jam line.
Should we give some blocker love? We're talking about
Yeah,
the jammers a lot. I reckon we should give some blocker love, eh?
I was literally just watching the blockers,
And when I think about blocker love, I think about ray gun.
Reagan's pretty great.
You know who
Ray
else
Goo.
is Perky Nana, old-time favorite.
Oh, looked like there was a sneaky start pass. Even we missed it. So Sonic now has the star for Chicxulub Impact, but the jam has been called.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, okay, I pivot. And I hate it when people run a jam on a pivot. But I love it when a pivot can jam and goes, ha, all right, run it. But I'm going to score some points. And I can understand calling it off with Sonic getting the star there, because definitely they're able to score some points in that position as they jam. So I get it, but would love to see a run on a pivot player with the jam hat. Play some bingo. A flurry of things happening there on the track. So we've got Dandy out for lead for Team Black, and who's that jamming for Remutaka? It is Jam Tart, I believe. All right, who do we have on the line, Flair?
We have Vengeful from Remutaka Raptors and Firefighter from Chicxulub.
Cool. Right. So Remutaka seems to be favouring just sitting on the top here. Oh, valiant attempt there, but little Phil, a little bit too fast.
Oh, and Firefighter's off to the bin. That means Phil is on a power jam now.
All right, what's Remutaka going to do to maximise the scoring there for their jammer? Oh, we've got a Nana off to the bin. I reckon Phil could probably skate faster than that, eh, Phil? Yeah.
Quick little dart to the outside, and he's
He's
through.
sneaky. Sneaky past the snake.
And he calls it after 3 scoring passes. So Remutaka now are at 56. Chicxulub Impact is on 25.
This is the second time Phil's iced Firefighter in the bin.
Starting to feel personal. No, just kidding. So who's the lucky power jammer?
It's
Professor.
Professor. I feel like after every time we say Professor, there needs to be some sort of music that goes dun dun dun. And Professor got lead. Dun dun dun. And
Right.
Whiplash is off to the bin for a multiplayer.
Perky doing some offense for Professor at the back of the pack. And the jam is off. I looked down because my microphone was shaking and I didn't know what was happening, but it's because my hands were shivering.
And you've got gloves on.
I know.
I don't.
That's your choice.
So I think I've reached the point where I actually just can't feel my fingers anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Right, so we have Jam Tart against Sonic, who does some toe stop magic up the inside line to achieve lead.
And not far behind, we've got Jam Tart out for Remutaka. Some great offense there by Dandy, and Sonic uses it well. So the score is 60-29. I wouldn't think much in that right now. That can change quite easily. And sometimes when scores can look a little uneven like this, it's usually just about penalties and the cleanliness on the track. But it's pretty easy to sort that out and get a rhythm going. And once you get a rhythm going, it's much easier to catch up on scores. So I wouldn't.
It's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game. That's what I'm trying to say, but in too many words. All right, got Vengeful again. Up against Daisy and Sweetness, and for lead. I didn't realize, I couldn't figure out who was jamming for Chicxulub, but it's a No Skates.
It's a No Skates.
No Skates used to be a long-term time ref at Richter City.
Both teams got some points out of that one.
A tree. A double tree.
You ever stayed at a double tree? It's a hotel range.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Well, you're missing out. I've never stayed at one.
Oh. Is it a North American thing?
It might be.
All right.
Right, we have the professor up against, I want to say it's Roxy Cotton.
Oh,
Might be her first jam
Oh,
for
yes.
Chicxulub Impact tonight.
Yes, skates with Bay City Rollers.
Yes.
Yes. The hoppity hop. And the professor, dun dun dun, is just busting a move way through that pack. Roxy giving it a red hot go.
All right, well, the professor is through for some points.
Some great one-on-one blocking by Perky happening there on Roxy. Just some great lateral tracking across the track.
Ooh, and a sneaky star pass to Still on Call.
A little secret is Perky used to be an idol of mine when I first started playing derby.
Ooh. A few people fell at your confession.
Few people have that confession. Yeah.
As soon as you shared your secret, a bunch of people fell on the track.
Oh. That was just a shocking secret, wasn't it?
Would have been. All right, and the professor out with a very confident call off.
It's a 16-point jam. It is also hard sometimes when you have pickup teams, to like playing teams that regularly train together as well. It just takes you a little bit longer just to find your rhythm where everyone kind of fits in that, what people like to do and stuff. And
What people refer to different things as, too. People have different vocabulary.
that's it. And some people say, oh, do whatever. And I'm like, I just need you to tell me something. Ooh. Okay, jam tart there. Getting straight back up from that hit and outsmarting the hitter on their way through.
Oh, side surfed on the outside.
She says, you may be big, but I'm quicker. And we've got a team timeout from Team Chicxulub. Pretty sure it just dropped 5 degrees in that timeout.
Oh my gosh, I just saw my breath in front of me.
I see dead people. No? No? Not time for
I
that?
was more that it was just cold, but
Do you remember that
okay.
movie?
Yes.
That movie blowed people's minds. Blew my little mind out. I was, 14.
Right. We have. Who do we have? We have Scrappy Roo and
Ooh.
Phil out.
And that is Black Roo. Roo for
Aw.
the lead. Blah-blah-blah-blah-blah.
And it's over already.
You know what sell really well here is little woolen things that you can put on the tip of your nose.
Did those exist?
Little
Like a little nose
cozy,
cap?
little nose cap.
Like a thimble.
Yeah.
You just put it on your nose.
Yeah.
That's a cute idea.
Ooh, some argy-bargy going on there in the start line. Fire is fighting hard there. And that's
nice.
Firefighter out for lead jammer.
Very nice.
Awesome. All right, so we've had a few direction calls called on 2 black blockers. Firefighter out there, just trying to get points and calls it off before the professor could score anything. Looks like we got a pivot line start.
Exciting.
You have to, this is the singing jam. Did you not know? No?
I did not get that
Out of
memo.
play, ref.
Right. We have Jam Tar out as lead jammer.
All right.
Dandy fighting through some amazing one-on-one defense from our pal Regu.
Oh, Regu. And Remutaka have the advantage right now with blockers on the track. But looks like we're nearly back to full contingency of players. That was a fancy word for me, contingency. Must be that advanced English class I did.
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
I spoke too soon.
Pitbull is off to the bin. Jam is called. That's that.
All right, so it was an 11-point jam, and we're at 90 to 39. At the end of the day, this is all for fun, and it looks like they're having fun.
See a lot of smiles.
I just need to check in with our roller derby streaming here and check that Quaddy and Lee are also having fun. Are you having fun, Quaddy? Oh, Quaddy said, oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun. Lee's doing some real serious business here of providing you some quality recording. You know what I like about New Zealand streaming is that they don't follow the jam around the track the whole time, so you don't get motion sickness. It's great.
I do appreciate that. You know what else I appreciate? Mixed combobulators wearing some leg warmers while skating, and that is very wise. I wish I took a note out of their book. All right.
So
no
if they go
skates.
missing at halftime, we know where they are. On these chicken legs, woo! All right, what's happening?
No skates is scoring points is what's happening.
Beautiful. So it looks like we've got no lead jammer, so I'm getting that long jam.
There you
flair.
go, finally. What we've always wanted. Oh. Oh.
Though
An
I-
attempt to call off, but no.
unless No Skates for a little bit there thought he was a chicken. I don't know.
Maybe. It's not unlike him.
All right, so both jammers both on the track. We nearly have a clean bin. And we've got a long jam. And
Whoa.
it was a valiant effort, but unfortunately, little Phil is back to the bin. So we've got No Skates trying to capitalize on that power jam there. This has been a great jam, though, from Chicxulub. 12 points to it at the moment.
Oh, and Sonic now with the star.
Another 12 points there, I reckon.
I bet. In 6 seconds, sure.
Oh, not the jammer. Okay. You know who's had a busy night tonight? The refs. And that NSO, that little box over there, the penalty box, those little NSOs, the busy time.
Timing away.
Those stopwatches are smoking.
We are now in the last, under 5 minutes in the first half of this game. We're at 94 to 52 in Remutaka's favor.
All right. Is that the professor?
That is the professor fighting against a formidable group of Chicxulub blockers.
Okay. So, Professor now out. Took nearly 30 seconds there to get lead. And now we've got a clean penalty box with Black Jammer returning to the track.
Oh, No Skates out and through.
Is that their initial pass?
That's initial pass.
All right. Oof, it's spicy out there. All right, and we've got an official timeout by
Official
the looks of it.
timeout, yep. I will miss this concrete.
It's a beautiful floor to skate on. Great for skates because the skates keep your feet off the concrete, the wheels. Maybe sneakers long term, a little bit cold.
Yeah.
It's just coming from the fact I can't feel my feet right now.
You tap dancing
I'm
under that
tapping.
table.
And we've got a McStiggerling checking points. Who have we got watching home? I reckon, we've got a Māori vixen. Got a Scrappy by the looks of it. Oh, a little Hot Rod, Soul. Lady Cyanide. There we go. Yeah. I mean, Boo Boos is a great name there. Does that say random shellfish? Love it. Love it. All right. Okay, so we're just having a little bit of a points check here, which is what our official timeout is for. For all those that are wondering, I'm just got my little ear out, and my little ear is just hearing that we're checking for points. Got to make sure the points are right for when this gets down to the wire. And that last jam, that scenario, you're 5 points down. You've got 2 minutes. What do you do? I'd be like, please don't put me on the track.
Oh, it looks like we have the Chicxulub Impact jammer in the bin starting this jam.
Okay.
So it's a power jam to Remutaka.
All right.
And with some coordinated offense on the inside, Jamtar is out for lead.
That was a beautiful little sweep.
That was nice.
Sweeping the floor.
It's like they had a plan.
I love a plan. And what do we got? Oh, good hit there by Katakata. And did their team a solid by getting themselves power jam. All right. So when you're seeing teams opting to hold a player at the back, it's what we call goating. And what that can do is make the pack at the back, which means that any players blocking at the front will eventually get out of play and would be unable to block the jammer.
It's also one less blocker for your jammer to have to
That's very
finagle
true.
past.
That is very true. But goating is often the best way, to try and get, on a scoring pass, try and get your jammer out as you need. Sometimes when you try to rush up, the other team will rush away with you, and then your jammer's like, get out! All right, both jammers back on the track, Flair. It looks like a tiring time out there.
Ooh,
You got it, no skates. You got it.
Oh, no skates is through.
Scoring some points. And calling it off.
It was a long jam.
That was a long
I got
jam.
tired watching it.
Yeah. Man, anyone who says that derby doesn't involve cardio, I'd like to know what game you're playing. Though sometimes after a game and I'm walking back to the car, I wish I still had my skates on. I was just like, I'd be there
Get there-
now.
get there
If I was
faster.
skating, I'd be there by now. I also think supermarkets should let skates be a thing.
I agree. So we have Daisy and Phil is out for lead.
Oh, what a fancy little jump. Is that a jinx, personal jinx, double jinx?
I don't know what it was, but
It's funny from this angle, like when you see at the start line and it's like a scrummy start, you just see someone pop out in front of you. Boop.
okay. So that brings us to halftime already.
Wow. All right. Should we say that we are going to rest these lovely voices for the next 15 minutes and we'll see you shortly?
Sounds good.
All right. Over and out.
have a blanket. All right, looks like everyone is back into their rightful places, and we're ready to get going. We have Scrappy Roo and the Professor on the line.
Oh, you did it. Oh.
And Scrappy Roo is out with lead. The Professor is tiptoed his way past.
Roo giving some good instructions there to their blocker.
Good calling for offense there.
Yeah.
And that was a quick few points there for Chicxulub Impact. We just wanted to, make a confession. We only put it together that the reason there was a T-Rex was because the Chicxulub Impact, or Chicxulub is the asteroid that affected the dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure.
But I had to ask you what Chicxulub meant, and then you told me. And
with
then
our powers combined, we figured it out.
But I was the one who was like, oh, that's why they have a dinosaur. But I can't believe I'm saying that on the live stream. I just didn't know what Chicxulub was. I didn't know that the asteroid had a name. I just would have thought that it was rock that killed. Yeah, that's what it did. Sometimes I got a confession to make. I watch things like Walking with Dinosaurs, and then when the dinosaurs die off, I get really sad.
Even though you know it's going to happen every time.
I know, and I cry. I know the ending, but, All right, we're at Derby.
Yes, we are.
There's some asteroids on the track, so there we go. There's Perky. That lateral tracking. Doing some great lateral tracking there on Dandy, and Dandy went, no, I'm going to get my way round. And Dandy's like, no, I know these games. You're not going to outsmart me. I'm a doctor. Ooh. All right, here we go. All right, Danny getting a bit of hard time there from Remutaka, but Sonic giving a hard time to Jam Tart there, and that great blocking up the front there has forced Jam Tart to call off the jam, and I call that a win. That's great.
Yeah.
Boss it.
After almost 4 full scoring passes.
I wasn't keeping track of the score. I was like,
oh, no.
You know, like when you watch a game and you're like, things just feel
closer
on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's happening? Some track fixing?
Some tape needed.
That lousy rope. That's something they're talking about with Woofter again. It's removing the rope from the track. We train without it anyway.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me. If we train without a rope, you shouldn't need a rope to know your legality in a game.
I remember how scary the rope was for me when I first started skating.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to skate over it, and then the thought of having to jump over it, all too much.
Yeah. I mean,
it does cause a lot of problems.
I have my own feet to worry about here. I trip over my own feet all the time.
Yeah, then you put a rope into the mix?
No,
goodbye.
Well, it's Casper. It's Casper tripping me. I like to think it's my dead relatives being like, this is my chance to get 10 or back and trip them up. You got nothing to say to that, Flair? Oh, okay. Right. Filled. Out for lead. Firefighter, right behind. Being like, you know what, Phil? I can be fancy too. I can be fancy too, Phil. Watch me go. And there she is. Going through. Getting some points. Oh. All right, so 977 off to the bin for 2 penalties, and in-sub was issued there. And Phil showing some love to his fans.
His fans with the PH.
Yeah. All right. All right, Daisy and Firefighter, both from Kapiti, I believe, doing some duo work there together. Ooh. There's going to be some... Oh, and all that fanciness from Phil has got him a penalty. I didn't see what it was.
Me neither.
I'm pretty sure it's for being too fancy. And we've had a star pass.
We have,
And
yes,
we've
Daisy
got
now.
Daisy now on a scoring pass. And a red blocker going to the bin, which is going to make it a little bit easier for Daisy to get some sweet, sweet points. And Kata in there being like, let me help you get those points, Daisy. Let me help you. And help you she did.
Whoa, Prince Harming almost did the full back somersault.
Oh, is the
see
jam still going?
No,
No,
everything
okay,
is-
I don't know what's going on. All right. There's a full bin down there. Oh, we've got 2 jammers in the bin. 2 blockers in the bin. So Phil should be released straight away because you've got to have a jammer on the old trackaroo.
All right.
And there's a bit of confusion to what is going on.
Let's have a reset with this official timeout.
I don't think anyone knows. Well, that's not true.
Somebody knows something.
But what? And who? Find out on Unsolved Mysteries.
Did they have a new season of that out yet?
Oh, I wish, you know what? I wish I had a voice like Robert Frost. Was it Robert Frost? Was that his name?
I don't know. Robert Frost is a very famous poet, but it
Oh,
might be
no,
the same
the
person.
guy who did the voice for Unsolved Mysteries. Hang on. Look, I know we're all waiting on the seats of our things, but Google's going to help me here. He's kind of got, you know, Morgan Freeman type vibes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, hang on. Robert Stack.
Oh,
I was so close.
You were close.
So close. Robert Stack. And that music. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And then they do a little update about whether the mystery was solved. So maybe we'll get this. So the little mystery in the track there. They've had a little kororo about it, and now we're going to find out what that mystery is. No?
Yep, momentarily.
Okay. So what has happened is Red Jammer has reported back to the bin.
And is now released.
Head ref let said Jammer back on the track, and now we're playing Derby again.
Oh,
Great sneaky hit out there by Scrappy Roo. Now, valiant effort. If it had made contact, may have been a trip to the penalty box, but we're lucky in this. Phil is very quick.
ooh, another hit
And
out.
so
on
we've
the
got
outside.
both jammers back on the track now. And we now look like we have a empty penalty box flare. Oh. Quaddy told me a joke, but I'm not allowed to share it. It's just for me only. Oh, now that
Ooh, it looks like a power jam now to
All right.
Chicxulub Impact, with Phil going to the bin.
So it may have been a penalty for leaping contact. So Phil went to jump the apex, made contact with the blocker while in the air, causing that blocker to floor. And I believe it could, probably would have been a leaping contact penalty. And Daisy Round scoring 4 points. Love it. And as a jammer, only seeing 2 opposing blockers on the track is sweetness.
Some good offense done there by Roxy Cotton at the top of the pack there to get Daisy some more points.
All right. And blocker on the ground, Daisy through for 4 points. We've now got Red Jammer back on the track, and the jam is ended. That was an exciting jam. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot happening.
You know what I like? I like some popcorn. And then I'd put my nose in it to warm it up. Knowing me though, if I got popcorn, I'd be the guy who got popcorn stuck up their nose and then had to go in A&E to get it taken out. So
maybe let's not open you up to the possibility.
it'll be a great story at work on Monday. No?
Yeah. Another official timeout. Having another correro.
Lots of little huddles going on. I feel like we need our own little huddle. Huddle together.
Us and roller derby streaming.
Yeah. Who kindly gave us a blanket, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean,
very, very
honestly,
kind. I'm not mad at this.
Never mind. What? Who hit? Oh.
Oh.
Wonder if Bones knows that they've grown a tail overnight.
Oh, is it a dino tail?
I think so.
It all makes sense.
See, look, all in the name of fun. All right. I'm not too sure what this official timeout is for.
Ooh, but an official review?
Yeah, so I think I just saw. Yep. Yeah. Oh, here I am trying to squint my eyes, and Quaddy's got a screen for me to look at that would show me. It's a lot clearer what's going on. Just look to your left.
Just watch the
Dino.
game through this,
Look to your
actually.
left.
Look at this
Well,
technology.
this is kind of like when you go to a concert and you're got your phone up because you're filming your favorite song, but you're looking it through rather than having the experience. You're looking at the experience through your phone. It was just because the internet went out yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that we're like going to have the apocalypse soon. So I'm just preparing myself for no Wi-Fi again.
Or like when people at a concert are recording like the big jumbo screens.
Oh yeah,
Rather than the stage.
yeah. I'm recording a screen on my screen.
Very meta.
Okay, so
Well, I don't know. I think we're all just hanging out, really.
yeah, no. There's been an official review. I would like to know what that official review is. This is another unsolved mystery. Maybe we can find out some way.
Another tale.
A tale of two cities? A tale as old as time? No? And this is why I don't have 2 coffees. Next time you see me grab a second coffee, I'll slap it out of my hand.
Ooh, okay. I think a resolution has been reached.
A resolution to what though, Flair?
We'll find out at some point.
Well, will we? What did your bat ears tell us, Quaddy? Nothing. Not picked up anything. Oh, what's the use of having bat ears? All right. Well, we don't know. I'll put that down as Case
Question mark.
not closed.
Ooh, the professor out. Lead jam here now that we're back.
You know, I've always enjoyed watching Sonic Jam.
Yeah. Ooh. Sonic's got some serious skills. Oh, wow. They basically delivered themselves past those blockers.
Parting of the seas. All right. Oof. Sometimes I think I go quiet because I realized how cold I am, and then I'm like, just say something and it will distract you.
I think the cold has just affected my ability to form coherent thoughts.
Oh,
So I have nothing great to provide.
what does it feel like to have coherent thoughts when you're not cold? Because I'd like to know.
Jeez, self-burn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Great little hit there by Kata, followed up with a great driving defense afterwards.
On a great recatch
Yep.
up at the top, but we've got a strong free wall at the back here, keeping Five Fighter busy.
It's just saying blocking like that, it's great awareness
Very
of
good.
blocking and onto the next thing and understanding what that next thing needs to be, and legally. He's great doing a little bit of breakdancing on the side there, just having a bit of a
They just
revisit
can't get
to the
enough.
Olympics. Too soon? Too much of a burn? I don't know.
I don't know, Ray Gun is amongst us, so. Oh, I'm gonna watch the screen.
Oh, okay. I'm going to watch it. Oh, so we've got Firefighter in the penalty box for a jammer penalty, so it's putting Jam Tart on a power jam. It's just a little bit of a passive offense going on there from Remutaka. The classic, I'm just going to let the jammer do all of the work. All right. Yeah. That was a 0-0 jam.
Nice.
If I was Chicxulub, the asteroid, I'd be pretty happy with that. And poor firefighters, this is the third time they've been iced in the penalty box. So I'd say that's enough now. Oh, this is the first time that
This
we've
is the
seen
Frightening McQueen.
McQueen. That's that Casper.
Yep.
I
At
told
it
you.
again.
It's a real thing. Just taking that outside line there. And through for a
She's
scoring
out
pass.
for
Ooh,
some points. Ooh, but we got a
There's
domino
some
effect here.
Domino or leapfrog? I'm not sure.
A combination. Oh, Firefighter is out as well.
Beautiful. Love to see. Oh, it's the Battle of the Braids. Firefighter has more braids, so do they get more points? All right. Okay. What's happening, Flair? Give it to me.
I think we have Daisy on the jam line
Screen.
up for, let's see, who else? Oh, I think Phil is in there somewhere. I think amidst all those Chicxulub blockers, that's Phil. Oh, yep. And Perky trying to do some punchy offense. And with that split pack announcement, Phil capitalizes and gets lead.
I love watching a split pack. It's still, it's still this like, what do I do?
A lot can happen.
You're yelling split pack, but what do I do?
It's a tricky one.
My go-to is, if I'm at the back, is just hustle up, and if I'm at the front, stop what I'm doing momentarily.
Good strategy.
All right, so Phil another power jam. Now last time Phil had a power jam, he got a little bit too fancy and then he went to the bin. So
no fanciness.
I say this in love, by the way. I can't jam like Phil. A little outside edge.
Oh. He listens to a call from somewhere.
You know,
A beckon.
I know it's cold, but you don't need to keep icing the jammer in the bin.
Wah, wah. Daisy is standing in the bin though, ready to go.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna make you pay.
Get me out of here.
I'm gonna make you pay, fools.
It's the end of Daisy.
Maybe she was responsible for putting our Wi-Fi out yesterday. Speaking of Wi-Fi, how's the quality of this streaming?
Oh, fancy footwork. Got Professor out for lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some good awareness from Daisy to stay in.
Amazing.
And
Awesome.
she's out. Ooh, both jammers. Jammer on jammer impact.
And calls it. All right.
All right, we have Jam Tart and is it Roxy over there? Ooh. Great run back from Kata Kata.
Yeah. Look at that footwork. That's great. Unfortunately, it's a forearms penalty. Looked good though.
Ooh, okay, so we got a few peeps heading over to the penalty box.
Flurry of penalties. I'd like to see, I don't know if anyone else, I would like to see what the penalty count is. Quaddy doesn't know. Quaddy doesn't know, we'll never know. But we're interested to see what the penalties are looking like. That might change things in the last quarter of this game a little bit.
True.
Might start seeing some foul outs, maybe.
We're now in the last quarter already.
Yeah, and then it becomes just like that Chicxulub name, survival of the fittest. Did you ever do Queen of the Track? Were you around when that was a huge thing for Derby?
I was around, it was still a thing. Yeah. I don't think I ever participated in it.
And then there was Battle Panda as well. Yep. And then there was leg wrestling. A bit of old school Derby is like leg wrestling, that wasn't with skates. That's, at after parties you'd have like leg wrestling.
Right.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
I'm not sure, I'm sorry to have missed out on those days.
Oh, yeah, it's like wrestling a gator.
Oh.
I remember doing it over in Oz, and did it with Jackie Daniels. And Jackie Daniels is an old school player, but I don't know if you've seen those thighs, but them some thighs, and yeah, it was scary. But yeah, and then there was Queen of the Track, basically going around hitting people off the track. But I think that was much round back when Derby had like knee starts and was a lot faster game, so it was about using your speed to hit people off the track, whereas I think Derby slowed down in some cases and the strategy has...
it's a bit scrummier.
Yeah, it's a lot slower, and then the tri-walls kind of came into place, and when those tri-walls came into place, it really changed the way jammers had to jam, and it changed the way, like, blocking strategies and stuff, so it's maybe less about the big hits and more about controlled and positional blocking, though, you know, if you have the opportunity to do a nice, juicy hit, then why not?
We've seen a few juicy hits tonight.
Yeah, certainly have.
Looks like Phil is out, but Roxy has just entered from the penalty box.
That's Phil's favourite place to get out, I think.
Some great O has been played from Chicxulub to get Roxy out.
All right. So, Cody was great and took a screenshot of where penalties were at. We've got a few people sitting on 4, a couple sitting on 5.
Spicy.
Yeah, I can't. That's all I can really. Yeah. So both teams have a few blockers sitting on 4 penalties and 5 penalties. So equal naughtiness tonight, Flair. Equal naughtiness. Though, not all penalties are naughty.
No.
Pack penalties are just doing a solid for the team sometimes.
Yeah, luck of the draw.
Pesky pack penalties. Oh. Stop taking on pit ball. And then Stock picks herself up and gets herself out for a scoring pass. And the professor there having a think about it and calling it off. So I saw Dandy at halftime and saw that Dandy was sporting a little bit of a mullet flare.
Saw that too.
Yeah, and I was like, talking about aerodynamics of the mullet.
Yeah, I think it streamlines you.
And I was like, you know, if it's not flying, you're obviously not skating hard enough. I think Dandy was trying to tell me that their mullet has improved their aerodynamics.
I would believe that. Ooh, what's going on in this scrum? We have Firefighter fighting at the back and Prince Harming up at the top.
Yeah, this is hard work for both those jammers getting out. And Prince Harming, this is Prince Harming's first jam for the night.
If it's not his
I think
first,
so.
it's yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Firefighter there, just having a fighting hard, like the name. I don't know if I think my hand is frozen to this microphone. I'm trying to move my fingers right now.
Put it under the blanket.
It's like on Dumb and Dumber when his tongue gets stuck to the to the ski chair. What a stupid movie. All right. 81, 216.
Those are some numbers.
Yeah. All right, we've just got just under 10 minutes left of this game. I think this is probably the point in-house where we should start making a lot of noise. Remembering why we're here tonight. Unfortunately, losing this space for skating. Not only is Remutaka losing out on this space, but I believe inline hockey is, and their figure skating and all of the other roller sports in the Wellington region as well. So unfortunately, losing a space like this is a sad thing for roller sports. And try of us all. That was fancy by Dandy. It must be that mullet. Try all to be a bit vocal about creating more spaces for not just roller derby in the community, but also just spaces for roller sports in general. Okay. Remutaka trying to get a goat there. trying to control.
They've got a pair at the back and a pair at the top.
Yeah, some 2-2 offense.
2-2 offense, yeah.
All right. Who we got, Flair?
We have Phil and
Got Dandy just being released
oh, Dandy. There's Dandy. Okay.
from the
Released from the bin. Cheeky little jump on the inside there
Yeah.
for Phil.
All right, and Dandy's got a power jam. And flying through on the inside there. Now let's all watch this mullet on the coming around. Is it flying? Ooh. Got a little bit of lift there.
Some good calls from Dandy there to do some offense, and that
Yeah.
worked nicely.
It sped Remutaka up, which I think works really well with Dandy. Is when Dandy can get their wall to get the other wall moving, they're able to really capitalize on the speed and the gaps that come of that. So really, really smart. And some fill, some sneaky overlapping out there. Dandy's giving me some Aaron Jackson vibes there.
Oh, yeah.
Going for the gold medal.
All right, both jammers going lap for lap now.
Beautiful.
Nice, Dandy. Some trickery on the outside. Oh, and Phil with also trickery on the
Some
outside.
jammer trickery out here tonight. Oh, parting of the ocean. Wow, what was that? It just kind of happened.
It did just kind of happen, didn't it? I think this might be the longest jam ever.
Yeah.
And there we are. That was a,
Did Dandy manage to keep those 4 points ahead?
I reckon.
I think so.
I think that's a 16-12 jam. That was very exciting.
I'm just going back to what just happened here on this Apex, how it just kind of opened up.
Ooh.
Nope.
16,
it was 16-16. How is Ray Gun in the UK and on the track at the same time? There's some trickery right there.
This has happened before with Raygun's account, I'm pretty sure.
It's
Oh, is it Raygun the dancer?
oh no,
Oh, no.
or like
Oh, it's
oh
Mama
my God, it's
Raygun.
Mama Ray Gun.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Mama
We're
Ray
big
Gun.
Raygun fans.
We're very big Ray Gun fans. Long time.
Ray Mum.
Ray Gun, your mum says hi.
She's having a serious talk right now.
Sorry.
Talking strategy.
Yeah. Your mum says hi, Ray Gun. Not your mum scrape, just Ray Guns. Oh, having a cup of tea. 9 a.m.
Jealous. I could go for a cuppa.
Okay. How did Phil get in the bin? When did that happen? Magic.
Yet again, another unsolved mystery.
Ooh, that is good to know that it's warm over in that side of the world. I'll be welcoming that in 3 weeks' time.
True, true. We have some flossing on the track.
I still can't do that. I just wave my arms around and hope that it looks like it. I haven't been gifted with the gift of dance.
I don't think you've tried hard enough. You're always trying to be one of those wacky, waving, wailing, inflatable, arm flailing tube men.
Metal's mum's online.
Oh, true. Metal Mama? Should we pass on a message to Metal?
Oh yeah, right there. Metal Fatigue, your mama says hello.
Right. What have we got here? Stock being recycled.
Nice. Not out, not out, not out. There's Regu doing the Regu magic. It's a valiant effort of offense there by Roxy.
Oh,
And
lovely
great
step.
little step there, Flair. Did you see it?
I did see it. That was great. And Stock is out for lead.
Die. You. Ooh. I just think about the times where I've tried to keep a beat dancing, like even just there, and I look like the creepy guy in the club, you know? The one that you probably shouldn't stand next to or leave your drink next to, I don't know, There are other great things I can do, Flair.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay. Just wasn't sure, you know? And
Ooh, what is going on
and
here?
Scrappy Roo. Bob doing the tumbleweed dance move. The tumbling weeding. Ooh, someone just held a very good note there behind me.
I think they saw the bake sale and got excited.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd get excited about a bake sale too. Baked goods, yeah. Must be slippy out there tonight,
Must be.
like an ice skating rink. I often find when it's cold, the floor slips up a little bit.
Yeah.
Floors are funny. They change.
Yeah, who knew?
Temperamental. Who would have thought a floor was temperamental? Okay, I'm not too sure what's happening here. It looks like there was an attempt at a star pass, except it wasn't done. A penalty was assessed to Scrappy Roo before the pass was complete, which meant that the pivot, Daisy, was not the jammer, and had to give that back, and then Roo went and has gone to the box to report to their penalty. However, Red Jammer has now got a penalty. So what's going to happen now, Flair?
The Chicxulub jammer will be released.
The asteroid.
Yes.
I think that the Chicxulubs are doing a really great job there at being active on the track while waiting for their jammer. It's awesome. Rather just proactive blocking and doing that whole goat thing.
That whole goat thing.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to have possibly one more jam in the game. Oh, hello, Kitty. I have a Flair here with me too.
Kia ora.
Are there any more mums on the live stream that want us to do a shout out to their fabulous kids? When did this jam start?
You're busy
I'm
looking at
busy.
the chat.
I'm busy making sure that
Just born to chat.
people know their mamas are watching.
Oh, Jam Tart is out for lead.
All right.
Dandy's getting amongst.
There's Dandy. Dandy working through it. Just
This.
Rita doing quite a good job here at just recycling
Just
up that front
recycling,
and
yeah.
keeping the jammer swallowed up.
Some great defensive recycling.
Jam take. All right. And I believe that may have been the final jam. Unless someone calls a timeout.
Let's see.
It's like just a patient. Oh, we're getting one more jam. It's not over. It's not over, Flair.
It's not over. The professor's stoked about this being the last one. I think is what I heard.
This looks like a really physical game. I'd be pretty stoked about it too.
Is that what's going on?
Still some time for some penalties.
And points.
And points. Daisy's out, looking for some points. I reckon this should be a 2-minute jam. But, okay.
Oh, too bad.
I got too excited. I wanted too much. I wanted too much, Flair. All right. Well, to our folk here in-house at Upper Hutt Rolling Skating Rink and to our wonderful folk online keeping us comfortable, we hope you have a fabulous evening and hope that maybe one day we'll see this facility again soon back in the hands of roller sports. We can only hope.
We can only hope.
Stay warm, keep safe, and yeah.
Paul Marie.
Paul Marie.